Okay, traders. Yes, welcome to a quick market outlook on gold. So this is Gold Spot, and it is analysis for the coming week, and this will be from 8th of December to 12th of December. So it is a clear projection of what is mostly likely to happen on gold in the coming week. So in the top-down analysis from monthly time frame, then I'll be going down to the 4-hour time frame, and in the 4-hour time frame is where I provide those key levels to consider for taking trades. So make sure that you watch this analysis until the 4-hour time frame. So I'm in a monthly time frame, and just looking on the overview of the monthly time frame, we are in completion of the 5th wave of the 3rd wave. So actually we expect some slight movements to complete this move to the upside before we see this expected correction to the downside that is most likely happening. It's going to happen now next year. So this is just an overview, but going more closely, we see now last month we had this bullish move, and actually it covered the previous month rejection. So with this formation, there's a possibility of price continuation to the upside. So this is an overview, and it correlates with the expectations for price to complete this 5th wave of the 3rd wave to the upside. And then straightforward in weekly time frame, let us see what is happening. So yes, in weekly time frame now we have a lot of things, the drawings and the wave counts, but now the overall picture is we see market was moving within a channel, and currently it is just playing around the upper channel. So actually price in most cases is going to respect this channel and bounce to the downside. So this is this projection correlates with this arrow here that has been pointed in monthly time frame. But going more close, actually you can see now the current week was just a sort of sideways move. Now if you go in lower time frames, you will identify that it was a sideways move, so there was no significant move in weekly time frame. But looking on what happened in the previous week and the previous 2 weeks, so actually you realize that there's a possibility of price continuation to the upside, even though currently price is playing at a very significant level of resistance. But actually when price touches these levels, anything can happen, maybe breaking to the upside or rejecting. So in lower time frames now we'll see exactly with other factors of confidence, we'll see the probable direction. But looking on wave counts, we're in the 4th wave, so we are looking for completion of the 5th wave of the 3rd. So actually this correlates with what we have seen in monthly time frame. So the overall direction here is just we'll be expecting for the possibility of break of this level here, the resistance, and price will continue to the upside. Then straightforward, let us go to the daily time frame. Now what is happening here? So in daily time frame now the wave counts are very clear. We see all things we have been speaking about, the 5 wave move to the upside in completion of those waves are clearly seen at this area. We have this 1, 2, 3, 4, then currently we are in the 5th wave to the upside. So when we are speaking about completion of the 5th wave, is actually this whole thing here is the 5th wave, so it must contain 5 waves. It has got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So currently we are speaking about completion of 5 waves to the upside for this one. So when you look more closely here, you will realize that our price is less likely to break above this region here. So it's less likely to break above this historical high. So it may just slightly push to the upside and then reject to the downside. So in other ways, now we expect price will fail to spike to the upside, or will see truncation. In a simple language, we'll see truncation at this region. And then going more closely with the levels of support and the resistance, so price broke above this level here. So we have this level of support. Now it was resistance, broke above, and then there is another level above it. So in most cases, price is expected to come and check this level. So once it's checking this level, it must form a clear rejection to the upside before we decide to continue with the trend to the upside. But in most cases, we expect the price after checking this level, it will bounce to the upside rather than breaking and continue to the downside. So those are the key things to consider in daily time frame. Then let us see the final time frame, the 4-hour time frame, where we'll see the possible entry levels. Okay, so in 4-hour time frame, things are getting much better because we see now there are a lot of drawings which add factors of confluence now. So looking on what has been said in daily time frame, here with the wave counts, we have this A, B to the upside, C. So currently when we are speaking about price going to the downside to check those levels, so it means it will be in completion of this wave C. And then when we are speaking about price push to the upside, it will be in completion of the 5th wave to the upside, which is now in most cases expected not to move beyond this historical high. That's why we have marked this level as a region for the possible targets now, if price will show those buy confirmations. Okay, so with this one, we see we have this trend line pushing, running all the way to the downside. Then we have the other one to the upside. We have the level of static support. So with confluence of all these factors plus the Fibonacci, if you run the Fibonacci from this beginning to this top, you'll find that now the key level, or the we call the key Fibonacci levels now, they are also running at this region. So in most cases, when we see buy confirmation or signals at this region, will be the high probability trades. Okay, then another thing we can add here is just the psychological level. We are speaking about this level to the upside because we see it is around 4,300, so it is a psychological level. So in most cases, price is most likely to check this level before it do anything, maybe continuation further to the upside or rejection to the downside. So we'll be watching for these levels in the coming week. So how are you going to trade next week? Actually, things are very obvious here because we see next week we'll be watching for possible buy opportunities when price is just moving around 41.30, in any way, around 41.35, 37 or 30. When buy confirmations are formed at this region, we'll be buying all the way toward 4,300. And now at this region, after taking profits, we'll be watching for possible sell opportunities. Now if sell opportunities will happen here, we'll be selling all the way to the downside, and our taking profits will be now through those previous levels of support and resistance. So those are the key things to consider next week, and those are the possible opportunities that we'll be taking in the coming week. Make sure that you do your own analysis, watch analysis from other traders so that you'll have confidence on the probable direction. Like this video, and if you have any comment, write in the comment section. Thank you and have a powerful weekend.